So the restaurant actually started about 5 years ago as a Kickstarter project. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, and we found it strange that there was no French Canadian restaurant for this beautiful French Canadian town. So we did a Kickstarter campaign to see if other folks felt the same way, and we ended up being the most successful restaurant Kickstarter in Canada and the very first in Alberta. So it turns out there was an appetite for what we thought was missing. Chartier has worked really hard to overcome the recent challenges in our industry, particularly with the pandemic, by focusing not on what's going to be best for the company and us as individuals, but what's going to be best for our community. We really took an approach that protected our guests and our team, and through that strategy, we were able to overcome some really huge hurdles. So In the Weeds is a nonprofit organization that was started a few years ago by myself and some other restaurant owners. It's designed to improve the perception of mental health in the hospitality industry. The term in the weeds is when you're bogged down, when the chit printer is going off constantly and you are overwhelmed and at your capacity. We chose that name because the great thing about being in the weeds is that there's always a chance to get out of it. And so we wanted to be that helping hand to help people out of kind of that pit of depression, anxiety, drug and alcohol abuse that has plagued our industry for decades. Achieving the honor of Best New Restaurant and Best French Restaurant in the first year that we were open was completely overwhelming. It put us on a map in a way that we never really imagined, and definitely set the bar very high for the kind of success we had to keep up with.